That's the sound of clean water in your house. And I want to take you to go and experience where does this water comes from. So, yeah, stay tuned and let's take you on a ride to the origin of the water. So, Bergserang, Mountain Serang. I'll get the scientific name. As you can see, here's a nice Erica. I'm still looking for that female Lycodendron. Oh, there you are. No, that's also male. Oh, just look at these flowers. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh. Just look at this area. The majority is sandstone and some conglomerate, and then that whole mountain in the back, that's Paul Mountain. Here in the far, there's rocks, Paul Mountain rocks. That's granite, and most of the shell is and the soil at the bottom of the valley is worn granite that gives you a specific acidity and drainage. The water just soaks away. Big problem when you start farming, because not all crop wants to be drained that fast. Look at this nice protea field here. Oh, here's another Erica. Just look at that. And there's your red one again. Okay, here's the female. I found the female Lycodendron. There's the male. Okay. And there's the female. Just look at that. I think this area is burnt in 2018. Yeah, it was burnt together with that mountain there, and then 2024 fire came up from that side and went over on that side of the burn, because Fynbos naturally will only burn between 7 years plus, and optimally 10 years to 15 years, and then start getting dormant after 15 years. So it's not advisable to have it actually more than 20 years, max 30 years. And the reason for that is basically that you need the flower, or all the flowers, all the plants in the biome, to have at least two sets of seed to build up the seed bed. And because in layman's term, especially the protea seed, is reliant on ants to carry that seed underground. And when there's a fire coming, then the heat of the fire and the smoke germinate the seed, and that produces the regrowth. The plant's not completely dead. There's a lot of them that sprout, and then there's a lot of species that reseed. But that's the wonder of Fynbos. Here we got some nice proteas. Here's some old flowers, and then there's some newer ones. This one's not even open yet. The baboons love it because it's sweet inside. They come and break open the flower and then eat the inside out. It's a bit of a problem. Here's another species of Erica. Oh, just look at it. Just look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just past flowering. And there's some new flowers. This one's about to open. That one's a young one. Just look at this. Yeah. Beautiful. There's more. Just look at that. Aye, aye. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. I'm speechless. It is so beautiful. You can see the cloud pushing against the mountain, heavy with water. It has rained for 2 days now. Like I said, 32 millimeters down at my house. Up there at Snoekop, there's probably not any snow now, although it's cold enough. And who knows, we might have some snow. But I feel a slight drizzle of rain on me, so I better get a walk on. I can't walk past this. Look at all the flowers. And it's all indigenous. All indigenous. There's no aliens in this field. It's pristine. Okay. Proteaceae, Ericaceae, Brunniaceae. Little golf balls. I haven't seen Leucospermum yet. Only Leucodendron. Oops. I'm not going to swim through this. Let me walk around it. And little frog. Where is he now? There's. There you see him. And it's just in a rain pool here on the road. It'll drain out, and it'll dry, he'll move, or lay his eggs, and that's it. Okay, let's get to the watershed again. I was talking about distribution of water into catchment areas, Breda River and the Bourke River. To my right is the Bourke River, to my left is the Breda River, and we're right almost on the watershed. You can see the aspect, the slope falling left and right. That means we are standing right on the watershed. There you are. And this is also normally, like in that area there, you see the restiers there, the sponge area, and that water will flow slowly in winter, slowly drain away into the river. You're looking up here, you're looking right on the watershed. There you are. We just came over that. That side is falling to the Bourke River. Everything on this side, all the water goes into the river you hear, the bottom here. That's called the White Rock River, but the Klip River. And this is in the Beensloof Mountains in South Africa. Now let me go down this little path here. There used to be a hiker's hut here, but we demolished it because of environmental aspects and vandalism. There you can see the Klip River, and it's flowing very nicely. Very nicely. In actual fact, when it's really raining in winter, then this river is preferred whitewater rafting river. But from the first toll upwards, where we're standing now, they consider it too dangerous, even with kayaks, polypops. Too dangerous. You're going to just kill yourself. Okay. The hut used to be here, in this area somewhere, but it's been years since it was demolished. Now it's just a nice swimming area down there in summer. Now it's a bit cold. Protea veld, nice mature protea veld. There's even some nice ericaceae there, and a lot of Brunia, reedgrass, and this little thing. All over the mountain. But that is prickly. Hiker's friend. No, it's not a hiker's friend. You don't touch that thing. You'll end up with hands full of thorns. Now this biome doesn't support a lot of big game. Actually, most of the Fynbos biome is a very low carrying capacity in wildlife, and you only get small buck here. We call it a klipspringer, a rock jumper, That's why I also named the hiking trail that is in the river as the rock jumper. Okay, and then oh yeah, klipspringer. Then baboons, favorite area for baboons, and hyrax, caracal, and leopard, Cape Mountain leopard. We don't know how big the population is, but I reckon there must be at least 5 or more adults around. And I'll get to the leopard conservation strategy a little bit later on in another video. But for now, this is the area that they thrive in, all the way from Betty's Bay at the sea on the Indian Ocean, all the way, all these mountains, right up to the Cederberg. It's all leopard country. Look at this oakie. Beautiful. I put my finger there, you can see the size of that flower. It's tiny, minute. Okay, let me hike further. I'm talking about a sponge area. Look at that. All the water flowing and congregating there in that little pool there. And that'll just drain into the groundwater and just sit there. And eventually drain out at the bottom. Okay, that was a video on the water, and unfortunately I had to get out of the mountain because of rain. The rain was chasing me, but yeah, you can, behind me you can see part of the valley, and then unfortunately right into the sun. You can see where we were there. So thank you very much. Enjoy the video, and if you like what you saw, remember to comment, like and subscribe at the bottom, and looking forward to the next video. I will try and concentrate on more water sources and our big dams, and follow maybe another catchment area. There are quite a few in this area, in these mountains, that I can follow. So enjoy it, and thank you very much.